Hello. It's been a while since I did a video. No, I said I would report on the articles I had started a while back, and I still will do that, but I've had a busy last 10 days, week or so. And you can see right now I'm having trouble talking. Had was woke up with it, could talk normal, but I've had an overwhelmingly busy morning again. Lots of appointments and such, but I wanted to hear my voice, and then I want to show you a couple things I've done before to try to help my voice. I'm one will do some breathing that my speech therapist taught me. Basic yoga like breathing, and that is a breathe in for count of 7, hold for count of 5, and out through mouth through count of 8. So let's see if this helps. While I'm doing that, I'm also getting in touch with my body, my mind, focusing on each part of my body from my head down to my toes. Another thing my therapist taught me was to do, she called the lion's breath or lion's roar. It's not really a roar, but it's kind of a breath, kind of a loud roar breath together. Looks like this, kind of funny. How's that? That seems to do a little bit better. That is one good tricky way to work it. So just in case that doesn't last, another thing I do, I'm just going to do this little tiny book. It's a little inspirational book. I read out loud. So when you read out loud, intonation is very important. So that helps with your speech pronunciations or your ability to speak better. So you see, I'm going back to the way I was. So let me read. My daughter, you are my workmanship created in Christ Jesus to do good works. I've already prepared you in advance for everything. I've planned especially for you to do. Love your God of purpose. Ephesians 2:10. Next, you look inside and see the unfinished project that is your life. But you know what God sees? God sees the untapped potential that trickles deep within you like a stream on the floor of an ice-bound river. When you see yourself as insecure, God doesn't. He sees a woman with a rich capacity for empathy. And when you stare into the mirror of imperfection, God sees the etchings of his artistry design. He drew so that you could be you. When you look around and see a roadblock in your path, God sees all the interesting side roads you could take to get around it. When you see all the people who never fail to depend on you, God sees all the lives that are blessed by you. When you see a thankless routine, God sees the fruit of your faithful life. When you see lost relationships, God sees room for new friends. Thank you. It's true. When you see tangled complications, God sees a place for a miracle. When you see loneliness and abandonment, God sees the gaping hole in your heart and knows that only He can fill it. When you see a past empty bank account, God sees the perfect chance for His cherished child to watch how He'll provide. When you see truckloads of stress begin to stroll your way, God sees emerald green pastures beside crystal clear waters and makes His plan to take you there for refreshment. And when the days come that all you can see is darkness and gloom, God sees only the bright new hope shining on your